Hi, good morning. This is Cecilia of C&C's Floral Events. Nancy and I are here today to help you with your homecoming needs. We're located at 124 Grapevine Highway in Hurst, Texas, Suite A. Our hours, please check our website because they change accordingly to the season. Our phone number is 817-428-6144. I'm going to show you how to put together a mum. Please share this with your friends. It's going to be on YouTube, so just share the link and please let me know how you like it. First thing I'm going to do is we have this beautiful ribbon at C&C's. It comes on a row like this, or we have it by the yard, as so. And I'm going to make loops to go on the top of my mum. The first thing we're going to do though is we have our flower. This flower is going to go on a 6-inch card. This is a 7.5-inch flower. It's a great flower for a mum, especially for a freshman. And then we're going to take our chenille stem. We take one of those because we don't want our flower falling out. We're going to push it through the bottom. And here it is. Then we twist the top. And we push it down in. Every flower at C&C's is prepped this way because we don't want anything going out of here that's going to fall apart. Tools that we use is we have our glue gun. We put glue in there, then we turn it upside down, and we put some glue back here. And that we're just going to put over to the side and let that dry. Now, I have my 6-inch card. First thing I'm going to do is take my ruffle that I've prepped ahead of time, and we do sell this. The card's 6 inches, so it's going to take 18 inches to go around it. And then what I want to do is add on a couple inches for overlap. So I've cut this up what I've made, and then I'm going to staple it onto the card. This is probably one of your harder things to do. I used my heavy-duty stapler to do that. I should have up on the website a page soon that will tell you where to order these from. These products that we use, the glue gun, the 2 staplers, and we have the little detailed glue gun that we use. And as I said, I do put some overage on this because I want to make sure I have a nice ruffle that goes around. And you always want to overlap a small amount. Move that over so you can see. We do have these toppers already made in the store, so it saves you a lot of time. Next, we have our loops. On one of these, I want to just do loops because I want this ribbon to really show up. If I was going to do a point, I would probably use a smaller ribbon. I will show you with the loops. I have backed this because I want it to be a little bit stiffer, but I've also taken the wire out of the ribbon because the wire seems to make it smash. Look, have a smash look to it. So I turn it over and I staple it. Make sure it lines up because I don't want that ribbon to show on the outside. And feel free to always, if you don't think it's right, to pull it apart. Can't hurt it. And redo. And then I staple. Now on this, we have our loops. I have my other loops prepped. I'm going to take them, pull them in a little bit because I want that bottom ruffle to show. staple it on. And I don't like, you see, not everyone is perfect. You sometimes have to rip up and redo. But I do like the way this ribbon looks behind the flower. Keep going. And you see how they overlap a little bit? And it takes 6. And if you don't want to staple these, you can glue them. Put a strip of glue across, which sometimes that's better. I tend to staple. I just don't want anything coming out apart. But sometimes you get a better configuration when you glue. Now that flower that we put that chenille stem in, we're going to take that, we're going to hold it by the back, but before we do that, we're going to take this is a piece of ribbon that I had left over. It's a gingham ribbon, so it's probably a little bit tougher than the rest. And I am going to staple that right in there. We have something to hold it by. I have my chenille stem in. I have my flower flipped back. I have a stick of glue and my glue gun. I'm going to go in and put glue. And as you can tell, this glue is very hot. I would recommend not using a low temperature glue gun on this. High temp is the best. And then I'm going to pull. We should be able to pull that pretty tight with our chenille stem. I take it and twist it around. And I'm going to let that off to the side. Now I'm going to start on my bottom. Some people put the flowers directly to the top. I don't. That's just a personal preference. I always use a little bit bigger card on this. I start with the number 40 ribbon, which is the wider ribbon. And I'm going to alternate. For this, I'm going to use, find it, a wider red and a wider blue. The spool is a red and a blue spool. As you can tell, I'm alternating my ribbon. And then I'm going to staple. I'm going to continue doing this until I get it the length that I want across the top. Usually takes around, oh, it depends, because I am very picky about, I want no air through the bottom streamers. So So I can tell you our mums have a certain amount of ribbon, but you may find a few more on one on another, or you may find a few less. It just depends on how they look to us when we make them. And then put another one, and then I start my flaring out. And on this side, I'm going to take another one. And start my flaring out. And this is a small double card. I usually put that on there like that and see if I've gone across enough. Yes. So then, I'm going to make another row just on top of this. This time, I'm going to alternate the red and have it flare out a little more. And have this side flare out a little more. And we're going to do blue. Making sure it lines up at the bottom. Can you see that? Blue on this side. And red in the middle. Put that red one in the middle. And then we take our smaller ribbon and we're going to go across. So I started with the number 40, and this is the number 16 that's going to go across. And you just keep stapling. You always make sure you get the shiny side of the ribbon up, not the dull side. I know sometimes it's hard to see. And this is the way it ends. There are no spaces. Now, I might go back in and put one right there where it looks like it might have an air spot in the back. I will go to the back, put one up, have it right there, and I staple it across. I want no air on this mum. I do like, when I'm doing these, I like to put points on the bottom, and I also like to measure the girls when I'm doing their mum or their garter to make sure that the length is right. Sometimes these little girls are a little shorter, and we're always using with 36 inches of ribbon. It's easier to cut it before than after. Then I take my card, put it on here, put a strip of glue across, take my large stapler, and staple across. And there you have a flared out bottom. Check the length, make sure. Looks like I've got a little bit longer. I might have to straighten that ribbon out. It will fall. Like trimming your hair. And I'm also going to take a piece of ribbon, fold it, put it on the back of this, and staple it. Just have something to hang it to. And put that on the side. Okay, so now I have all this ribbon left over. I have enough to make another one. I'm going to put that on the side. Now, these are my braids. We have these here at C&C's. This is the military braid. This is the Texas Diamond braid. They're already embellished and ready to put on the mum. Now, we have our mum. What do I want to put down the middle of this mum? I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to put it down the middle of the mum. Now, I need some school ribbon or pretty ribbon for this mum. So, I have this real pretty clear ribbon that I'm going to put on here. Or you can get your school related ribbon. I'm just going to make this sort of generic because we all have different schools that are the same colors. And then I have this silver ribbon, or an accent ribbon. You don't want to cut this metal ribbon with the good scissors. Get in trouble. So I'm going to take this and put that on there. Take this one and put it on the other side. And that polka dot ribbon that I have on the top, I'm going to take these two, take the tag off because it just makes more bulk. So far, that's what I have. And I'm going to take my pretty ribbon. I still want to see that polka dot because it's really cute. Put it on the sides. And that's what this looks like. Then what we do, we take our next braid and we put that on this top. So now we have two braids. These are my loops that we've made with the crescent ribbon. Crescent ribbon that we've found in the past couple of years has been very popular. It's just has such a pretty effect on the mum, and it's not very overwhelming. Now you can put boa on this if you want boa. You would staple it to the side. And then we have crescent ribbon. This is the beginning, so I left it a little bit longer on the one side. I'll sneak it under this braid. Let it hang out on the side so we can put the name. And so far that's what we have. Now I will tell you that on this, you can put all kinds of stuff hanging from this to a ribbon. I would not put curling ribbon on it. I would glue my trinkets on. When you do that, I usually get a pretty ribbon, say like this. Ah, here we go. The red, the same as the crescent. I'll hang it to where you can see your trinkets. You can put trinkets on your braids. You can put flowers coming down this. These flowers look cute. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and put these on. And girls love these flowers. Now on here we have put bows, but on the bows we have not put anything to hide that little piece of wire. So I'm going to take two of these. Put some glue on the back of them. Push it down. Straighten out my bow. Hold it for a few minutes. And look and see where I've glued this. And push it back down. There we go. And there we have a cute little bottom. Pretty basic. It's pretty much what a basic mum looks like. And then we're going to, any way you want to embellish it, it really is up to you. Now to put the top on. We have our top. We want to put it on like this. So I'm going to take my glue gun. You know, having boa is totally up to you. It's just something else that you would add on to the side of the mum. Our boas come in 3 different weights. They come in light, medium, and heavy. Most people on this size mum will use the light or the medium. The larger mums will use the heavy. And then I push that on there. Definitely hot. Get in there and add a staple for it to hold on. then I'm going to cut this off. Another glue stick. Someone asked me how much glue we went through. Well, the glue comes in 25-pound boxes, and we go through about 5 or 6 a year, depending on how heavy-handed people are. Can you grab that phone, please, sweetie? I'll let you look at that for a minute, and I forgot to get one bottom. Didn't have a card. Because you always have to finish it off. And we push it down. And there you have your beautiful one. Thank you and have a great day. Okay, now that we finished our mum, I just want to go back and show you how to take this and put it on. This is what we use. It's a tie that we use on the back of our mums for the girls to tie it around their neck. We do sell these. We put a little bit of glue on it. As you can see, we put it across. We take it and we put it in the middle and push down. And it adheres beautifully. As you can tell on this, on the top where I put the ribbon behind them, they stand up quite nicely. The back here looks clean and fresh. We have used fresh cards, no staples. We have a tie at the top for them to hang it with and to put on a hanger to present it. This right here looks gorgeous and hangs down. We use black because most girls, well, it matches everything that they wear. This right here is an extra ribbon to put any kind of trinkets that you might want, or sayings, or words. We have two beautiful braids on it. We have where we can put homecoming, and we have where we can put the name. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, and remember, as always, CNC's here to help. So please don't hesitate to call or come by. Thanks a lot and have a great day.